ओम शांति गुड मॉर्निंग कृपया ध्यान दीजिए
Om Shanti, good morning.
कार नंबर MP09
Can we have an
WL
attention? The car number
4198 कार नंबर
MP0199. I repeat,
MP09 WL
MP309WL
4198
4198.
कार नंबर GJ
Car number
25
GJ25J1618.
J1618 कार नंबर
Car number
RJ38CA
RJ38CA
4296 ये गाड़ियाँ
4296.
हॉल नंबर 88 के पास पार्क हैं।
All these
जिस
vehicles
किसी
are
का
parked
हो
in
उनसे
front of hall
अनुरोध है
number
कृपया उसे
88. I
तुरंत
request
हटा
the vehicle
दीजिए नहीं तो
owners
ट्रेन
to
आकर के अभी उसको ले जाएगी। ओम शांति।
just remove the vehicles from that place and park it somewhere.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
बड़े ऊंचे भाग्यवान भगवान के इस प्रभु फैमिली के रचित ईश्वर द्वारा रचित हम वो परिवार हैं जो बड़े भाग्य
We
से
should be very
मिला
proud of this
और
family.
भाग्य विधाता
One should be fortunate enough to become a part of this family, which is created by the God Himself.
शिक्षा से हम सब बच्चों को संवार रहे हैं।
Baba also, in order to make our fortune very elevated, He is giving us these teachings and He is decorating us with the jewels of knowledge.
ऐसा चल रहा था कि कौन है ऐसा बच्चा जो
While reading this Murli,
बंद न जाए और
I was getting
कुछ
this
अगर
thought,
उनकी आज्ञा के अनुकूल चलते हैं
is there any child
करते
who is not tied
दाता के आधार
in this
पर
thread
अपने
of love
जीवन को चलाते हैं
and who leads a life based on the Srimad?
खुशियों का भंडार उनके पास प्रतिपल प्राप्त होता रहे।
Such a soul will be able to experience
और बाबा
happiness
ने
at every
आपसे बात
moment.
कही कि मान लीजिए मधुबन में मेरे बच्चे आते हैं, वो भी प्यार
Baba
के
says,
फलों के आधार से आते हैं।
even if your children are coming to
किसी
Madhuban,
भी तरह टिकट के पैसे
the
ना
basis of
हो,
your visit
तब भी कैसे
is
भी करके
your love towards the Father.
पैसे जुटाकर भी
Even though
बाबा
you
को
have to
बुलाऊं।
face many difficulties in order to arrange your
तो मैंने
tickets for the
ऐसे
travel,
ये एग्जाम्पल
Baba
सुनाया
says your
था।
true love enables you to get
रोज की
support
एक
from one
माता का
another.
एग्जाम्पल था कि उसका बहुत दिल
I
था
remember
कि मैं प्यारे
of an
बच्चों
example,
को धरा पर आए हुए
there was this
उस सर्वशक्तिमान
mother
को
in
जरूर
Russia
लेके जाऊं।
who wants to meet Baba,
लेकिन उसकी हैसियत नहीं थी कि वो इतनी टिकट लेकर आ सके
but it was
और
out
किसी
of her
से
capacity
टिकट
to
का
buy a
उधार
ticket
ले ये
because of
उसके
her
अवसर
financial
लगता था।
position.
लेकिन यही कहती थी मुझे बाबा बुलाएगा,
But
मैं जरूर बाबा के पास
she used to
जाऊंगी।
have this thought that Baba will
लेकिन
definitely
कैसे
make me
जाऊंगी, क्या साधन
visit the
होगा,
place.
ये मैं नहीं जानती, लेकिन मैं जाऊंगी।
I don't know with what means I would reach there, but definitely I
एक
would
बार
reach there.
उसको इंडिया में मुझे पत्र आया
Then,
और
when I
पत्र
was
में
in India,
सबसे
I
ऊपर
received a
लिखा हुआ था
letter.
खुशखबरी। तो मैंने
On the
सोचा
cover
वो
of the letter, it was
खुशखबरी
written that
किस
good
माता
news.
ने लिखी है।
Then I
यूं ही
thought she
मैंने
would have
पढ़ी तो
she would have
उसमें
given
प्रथम
something
उसने
different
लिखा
from
कि दीदी जब मैं क्लास
what
से
she
निकलकर
talked about
सड़क
this
पर
travel.
मुड़ी तो बड़ी
Then she
तेजी
started
से
saying,
आने वाली एक कार ने मुझे हिट किया
when I was
और मैं
about to
टूट
return to
जाकर
home after
गिरी
finishing the class, I was
मेरे
hit by
कान
a
के
car
पट्टे टूट गए।
and I was
आपको
injured.
खुशखबरी तो नहीं दिखाई दे रही,
I don't feel anything good in this
लेकिन
incident,
दीदी मैं आपको खुशखबरी लिखती हूँ
but I wanted to give this
कि
good news to
क्योंकि
you.
एक्सीडेंट हुआ मेरी टांग की हड्डी जिससे
When I
टूटी,
was injured in that
ये
accident,
कार का मालिक कोई फॉरेनर है
the
और
owner of the
बहुत
vehicle
बढ़िया
was a
कार था।
foreigner, and
मुझे लगता है कि वो मेरी टूटी हुई हड्डी का कंपनसेशन
but he
इतना तो
was
दे देगा
ready
जो
to
मैं अपने प्यारे
compensate
मधुबन बाबा के घर पे
for
पहुंच
that
जाऊं।
medical
मुझे यही
treatment,
खुशी है
I was
कि
very
काम
happy
करके
that
क्या हुआ, मैं बाबा घर
whatever
अर्पण
money was given by
और
him
खुशी खुशी उसने
would
अपनी
compensate
इस
for my
घटना को
treatment as well
पूरा
as for
किया
my travel.
और मैं
I was
समझती
very
हूँ भावना
happy.
भी जरा जल्दी उसकी पूरी हो गई और कुछ
I
समय
was
के बाद जब
happy in
उसकी
clearing
दांत
that
हड्डी
karmic
टूटती है
settlement when I
और
was
डॉक्टर
okay.
अलाउ करते हैं कि अब तुम चल सकती हो, तो
When
वो
doctor
सब
advised me
मधुबन में ही आई
that
और
I
आकर दिखाया कि
could
देखो
walk,
कितनी हड्डी टूटी, रॉड डली, सब कुछ हुआ, लेकिन मुझे बाबा ने इतने ही
then
पैसे दिलाए जितने
that
पैसे
mother
मैं
was so
टिकट
happy
लेकर बाबा
that
के घर आ सकती।
Baba made this
तो मानो किसी
arrangement
का
with which
दिल
I
है
could come to Madhuban.
बाबा से मिलने के
So
लिए
Baba
जाना
says
है,
if you have
सच्चा
a true
दिल है,
heart,
तो कैसे बाबा पूरा करता
Baba
है।
will definitely
कोई
fulfill
जरूरी
your
नहीं कि
wish.
कोई ऊपर से पैसे दिला देगा
It's
या कोई
there
अचानक
is no
पैसे कहीं
magic.
से हुए मिल जाएंगे, लेकिन कोई भी जरिया बन सकता है।
Baba says definitely
उसे
he
उस
will
जरिए को
arrange
बाबा की ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी
those
को
means.
समझे कि बाबा ने मुझे पैसे दिलाए तो शायद किसी रूप से ही उसे पैसे मिलने। तो बाबा आज महावाक्यों में बहुत खुशी की बातें हम बच्चों को सुना रहे हैं।
So Baba
बड़ी खुशी खुशी से बड़ी सुनना,
says
तभी
about the
आपकी
points of
खुशी बढ़ती
happiness.
चली जाएगी।
Just listen with that intoxication so that even your level of happiness will go
होली
high.
उत्सव की बात से,
This
लेकिन
Murli
पहले
was
बाबा
spoken on the
बहुत
occasion of
सुंदर
Holi,
धारणाओं की बातें हमें बता रहे
but
हैं।
initially he talks
आज
about
के महावाक्यों का
the
सार
dharna.
संपूर्ण
Let's listen to the
पवित्र
Murli.
बंधन
Today's date is 7th April
संस्कार
2024
मिलन
and the
बनाना,
revised is 1st March 1999.
यही सच्ची होली है।
The essence of Murli, true Murli, the essence of Murli,
बाप दादा
true Holi is to become completely pure and to harmonize
चारों
sanskars.
ओर के अपने होलीस्ट
Today,
और हाईएस्ट बच्चों को देख रहे हैं।
Bap Dada was seeing
यही वो सभा है
his holiest and highest
जिस
children
सभा में
everywhere.
बाबा अपने होलीस्ट
This is the
और
gathering
हाईएस्ट
where
बच्चों
Baba
को
sees
देख रहे हैं।
his holiest as well as highest children.
विश्व में सबसे हाईएस्ट, ऊंचे से ऊंचे,
Is there anyone in the world
आप
who
बच्चों
is
के
more
सिवाय
elevated
और
and
कोई
higher
है?
than you children?
प्रश्न है,
This is a
क्या
question.
आपके सिवाय और कोई है?
So Baba is asking, is there anyone in the world who is higher and more elevated?
ऊंचे से
Because
ऊंचे बाप के बच्चे हैं।
you children are the children of the highest on high Father.
चक्र लगाकर देखो
Just go around the whole cycle
तो सबसे
and see whether you will find anyone with a higher status.
और कोई नजर आते हैं? राज्य अधिकारी स्वरूप में भी
Even when you are rulers,
आपसे ऊंचे राज्य अधिकारी
is there anyone
है कोई?
who has a greater kingdom than
फिर
yours?
पूजन और गायन में देखो,
When it comes to how you are worshipped and praised,
आप आत्माओं की होती है,
Baba says,
उससे
is there
ज्यादा
anyone
और
who is
किसी
worshipped
की
to the
है?
same extent and to the in the same manner?
ड्रामा का कितना
Baba
श्रेष्ठ
says
है।
the wonderful secret of the drama is that
आप स्वयं चैतन्य
you elevated souls in your living forms at this time know
अपने पूज्य स्वरूप को नॉलेज के द्वारा जानते भी हो
and you are also aware
और
of your
देखते भी हो।
worship of
एक तरफ
worship
आप
worthy form
चैतन्य आत्माएं हैं
on the basis of knowledge.
और दूसरी तरफ
Baba says there are two things,
आपके जड़
one in
चित्त
your living form
पूज्य रूप
and
में
one is your worthy of worship form.
अपने पूज्य स्वरूप को
On one side you are living souls, on the other side there are your non-living images of your own worthy of
और
worship form.
चैतन्य रूप में भी हो। तो वंडरफुल खेल है ना।
You can see your worthy of
और
worship forms,
राज्य
can't
के
you?
हिसाब से भी
Can you see them?
सारे कल्प
Baba says this is such a wonderful play.
निर्विघ्न
With regard to your kingdom, the kingdom you have is
अगर
free from
राज्य
obstacles throughout the whole cycle.
एक आप आत्माओं
Baba
का
says
ही
only
चलता
you
है।
souls have such an unshakable and immovable kingdom.
राज्य तो बहुत बनते हैं,
Many become kings,
लेकिन आप विश्व राजन
whereas you are going to
व
become
विश्व
the
राजन की
emperors of the
रॉयल
world,
फैमिली
or the royal family of the
सबसे
emperors of the world.
श्रेष्ठ है।
Both are the
तो
elevated.
राज्य में भी हाईएस्ट,
So you are highest in the kingdom,
में भी हाईएस्ट,
and you are highest in your worthy
और
of
अब
worship form.
संगम पर
And also
परमात्म वर्षे के अधिकारी,
at this time, that is confluence age,
परमात्म
you have a right to
के
be given
अधिकारी,
your inheritance from God.
परमात्म
You have a
प्यार
right
के
to
अधिकारी,
celebrate a meeting with the God,
परमात्म परिवार
and
की आत्माएं
you have a right to receive
और
God's
कोई
love.
बनती हैं?
So Baba is asking a question: does anyone
आप ही
else
बने
become
हो
a
ना?
soul in God's family?
बन गए हो
Only you become this, don't you?
या बन रहे हो?
Have you become, or you are yet to become a part of this family?
पूछ रहे हैं बाबा।
Baba
अपने
is
आप
asking
से
you a
उत्तर
question.
देते जाइए,
You need to answer
गए
yourselves
हो
this question.
या
Have
बन
you become a part, or are you going to become?
बन भी गए
You have become.
और अब तो वर्षा लेकर संपन्न बन
You are claiming your
बाप के
inheritance,
साथ साथ
becoming complete,
अपने
and
घर
you are
में भी
about to
चलने
return
वाले हैं।
home with the Father.
संगम का सुख,
Baba says one
साधु
important
की
point:
प्राप्तियां,
the happiness of the confluence age,
संगम युग का
the
सुहावना
attainments of
समय
this
मिलता
confluence
है ना।
age, the time of the confluence age are very beautiful, aren't?
राज्य के समय से भी
Baba
संगम
says
का
they are
समय
very
प्यारा
lovely.
लगता है
These
ना।
are very lovely moments. Your time of this
प्यारा
confluence
है,
age is so beautiful than your
या
time of
जल्दी
ruling,
जाना चाहते
isn't it?
फिर
Is
पूछते
this lovelier, or do you want to go there quickly?
कि बाबा विनाश
Baba says,
कब
when you
होगा?
love these moments, then why do you ask Baba, when does the destruction
सोचते हो
take
ना,
place? You always have some kind of thoughts like this.
पता नहीं विनाश कब होगा,
We don't know when will the destruction take place.
क्या होगा,
What will happen?
हम कहाँ होंगे।
Where we will be?
बाप दादा कहते हैं
Bab Dada says,
जहाँ भी होंगे
wherever you are,
याद में होंगे,
if you are in the remembrance of Baba,
बाप के
you
साथ
will be with the Father.
साकार में
Whether
या
you are with the
आकार
Father
में
in your
साथ
corporeal
होंगे,
form or your
तो
subtle
कुछ
forms,
नहीं होगा।
nothing will happen to you.
साकार में कहानी सुनाई है ना,
You were told a
प्रसिद्ध
story
कहानी बाबा सुनाते
during
हैं।
the time of Sakar Baba.
बिल्ली के पूंगरे
Weren't you?
भट्टी में होते हुए भी
Do you remember that
सेब
story?
लगे
What happened to the
या
kittens
जल गए,
while they were in the furnace? They remained
सब
safe, didn't
सेब रहे।
they?
तो
Baba
आप
says, were they
परमात्मा
burnt?
बच्चे
No, they all
जो
remained
साथ
safe.
होंगे,
So when you children are with
वो
the
सेफ
Father,
रहेंगे।
you definitely will remain safe.
अगर और
If
कहाँ
your
बुद्धि
intellects are
होगी,
engaged elsewhere,
तो कुछ
you
ना
will be
कुछ
affected by
सेक
that.
लगेगा,
You will be influenced in some way
कुछ ना
or
कुछ प्रभाव
other.
होगा। साथ में कंबाइंड होंगे,
However, if you are
एक
combined with the
सेकंड भी
Father,
अकेले
you
नहीं
cannot be
होंगे,
alone for even a second.
तो सेफ रहोगे।
You will be safe.
कभी कभी काम काज या सेवा में अकेले अनुभव करते हो,
So while
क्या करें,
doing the service or while doing anything, you always consider yourselves to be
बहुत
alone.
काम है,
You exclaim,
थक
what
भी
do I
जाते
do?
हैं,
I am alone. How can I do? I
तो
have so
बाप
much
को
work to
क्यों
do.
नहीं
I am
साथी
so
बनाते?
tired. So Baba says, why don't you make Baba
दो
as
भुजा
your
वाले को
companion?
साथी बना देते हो,
You always want to make
हजार
someone
भुजा
with
वाले
2
को
arms your
क्यों
companion.
नहीं साथी
Why
बनाते?
don't you make the one with 1,000 arms your companion?
और ज्यादा सहयोग देगा?
Who could give you greater cooperation?
1000 भुजा वाला
The one with 1,000 arms
या
or
2
someone
भुजा
with
वाला?
2 arms?
पूछिए अपने आप से। संगम युग पर ब्रह्मा कुमार
The Brahma Kumars and
और
Kumaris of the
ब्रह्मा
confluence
कुमारी
age,
अकेले नहीं
they
हो
can never be alone.
सकते। सिर्फ जब
It's just
सेवा
that
में
when you become so busy in serving
कर्म
and
योग
doing
में
karma yoga,
बहुत बिजी हो जाते हो ना,
you forget to take Baba's company.
तो साथ भी भूल जाते हो और फिर थक जाते हो
Then you become tired.
और फिर कहते हो
Then
थक
you
गए।
say you are tired
अभी क्या करें?
and you remember Baba and ask,
थको नहीं।
what can I do?
जब बाप दादा
Baba says,
आपको
don't become
सदा
tired.
साथ देने के लिए आए
Baba
हैं,
says, when Bap Dada has come to give his support
क्यों आए?
to you, why did he
सोते
leave his supreme abode and he has come here?
जागते
Baba says he has
कर्म
come to
करते,
give his constant company. As you
सेवा
wake up,
करते,
perform
साथ
actions,
देने के लिए
do
ही तो आए
service.
हैं।
When you go to sleep, Baba has come to
ब्रह्मा
give his
बाप भी
company to
सबको
you
सहयोग
all
देने
while
के
performing
लिए
everything.
अव्यक्त बने।
Even Father Brahma became Avyakt in order to
व्यक्त रूप
extend
से
his cooperation
अव्यक्त
to all
रूप
of
में
you. The Avyakt form's
सहयोग
speed
देने
of
की रफ्तार
cooperation
बहुत
is a
तीव्र
lot
है।
faster than that of the corporeal
इसलिए
form.
ब्रह्मा बाप ने भी अपना वतन चेंज
That
कर
is why Father Brahma even has
तो
changed his
शिव
abode. The
और
Father
ब्रह्मा
Shiva
बाप
and Father Brahma both are
दोनों
constantly
हर
ready to give their
समय
cooperation.
आप सबको सहयोग देने के लिए सदा हाजिर है। ये है प्यारे पिता का आश्वासन।
Baba says,
सदा हाजिर है।
Baba's
आपने सोचा बाबा और सहयोग अनुभव करेंगे।
this is Father's support and his affection towards
अगर
children.
सेवा सेवा
Baba
सेवा
says, as soon as you remember Baba, you
सिर्फ
experience
वही
his
याद है
cooperation. However, the main mistake what you
और
do is
बाप
you
को
only
किनारे
remember service,
बैठ
just
देखने के
service,
लिए
more
अलग
service.
कर देते हो।
You put the Father
तो
aside and
बाप
make
भी
him observe
साक्षी
everything
होकर
from there.
करते।
So Baba also becomes a detached observer
देखें
and he sees to what extent
कहाँ तक अकेले
children
करते हैं,
do all the things
फिर
alone.
भी आने तो यहाँ ही हैं,
Where do children go? They have to
तो
come
साथ
here.
नहीं छोड़ो।
So don't leave Father's company.
अपने अधिकार और प्रेम की सूक्ष्म
Baba
दृष्टि
says,
से
keep Baba tied
बांधकर
to
रखो।
you as your right and with the
ढीला
subtle
छोड़
thread of
देते
love.
हो,
Because
स्नेह को ढीला कर
this
देते हो,
thread becomes a little loose and your love becomes slack.
अधिकार को
Then you
थोड़ा
put
सा
out your
स्मृति
rights
से किनारा कर देते हो।
from your awareness.
तो ऐसे नहीं करना।
Do not do like this.
जब सर्वशक्तिवान
When the Almighty
साथ का
Authority
ऑफर कर रहा
is offering you His company,
तो ऐसी ऑफर
do you ever
सारे
receive such an
कल्प में
offer throughout the
मिलेगी?
whole cycle?
नहीं मिलेगी ना।
You don't, do you?
तो बाप दादा भी
Baba continues to
साक्षी
watch
होकर देखते हैं।
everything as detached observer
अच्छा देखिए
to see to what extent you are able to do everything
कहाँ
by
तक
yourself.
अकेले करते हैं। तो संगम युग के सुख और सुहेजों को
Therefore,
इमर्ज रखो।
keep your happiness and the fortune of the confluence
बुद्धि
age
busy
emerged.
रहती है ना।
Because you are busy, your intellects
तो
remain
busy
busy
होने के
elsewhere,
कारण
and
स्मृति
your
इमर्ज
awareness
हो
of
जाती
that
है।
also becomes merged.
आप सोचो सारे दिन में
Consider this
किसी
if you were
से भी
asked whether
पूछो
you remember the Father,
कि बाप याद रहता है
or
या बाप की
you
याद
forget
होती
Baba,
है,
what do you
तो क्या
answer?
कहेंगे? नहीं,
No.
ये तो राइट है कि
It's
याद
right to say
रहता
that you
है,
remember him.
लेकिन
However,
इमर्ज रूप में रहता है
whether that
या
remembrance
मर्ज
of
रूप
him
में रहता
is in immersed form or
ये
in
check
merged
करो।
form. What's your stage? You need to
स्थिति क्या
check.
होती है? इमर्ज रूप की स्थिति या
Is your
मर्ज
stage
रूप
that
की
of
स्थिति,
immersed
इसमें क्या
awareness
अंतर
or
है?
merged awareness? What's the difference between two?
इमर्ज रूप में याद क्यों नहीं रखते?
Why is it your remembrance not in
इमर्ज
immersed
रूप
form?
का नशा, शक्ति,
The
सहयोग,
intoxication, power,
सफलता
and cooperation
बहुत
and the
बड़ी है।
success, what you receive when your remembrance in
याद
is
तो भूल नहीं सकते,
when your remembrance is in immersed form.
क्योंकि एक
That's
जन्म का
great.
नाता नहीं है।
Because Baba says
जय शिव बाप
your
सतयुग
relationship
के
with the Father is
सतयुग
not
में
just of
साथ
one
नहीं
birth,
होगा,
even though you are not with the Father in the corporeal
लेकिन
form
नाता
in
तो
the
यही रहेगा।
golden age, but the relationship of the Father and the Son
भूल
will
नहीं
definitely be
सकता।
there. You cannot forget that.
ये राइट है।
Yes, it's true sometimes.
हाँ, कोई विघ्न के
You
वश
become
हो
influenced
जाते
by some
तो
obstacles
भूल
and
भी
forget
जाता
Baba.
है। लेकिन वैसे जब नेचुरल रूप में
But
रहते
when you are in your natural stage,
तो भूलता नहीं है,
you will not forget Father.
लेकिन मर्ज रहता है,
But it takes the form of merged.
समाई हुई याद रहती है, स्वरूप में नहीं आती।
You just remember, but it's not an
इसलिए
embodiment of
बाप
that.
दादा कहते हैं,
That is why
बार
Baba
बार
says,
check करो कि
tells you to
साथ
check
का
yourselves
अनुभव मर्ज
again
रूप
and
में
again
है
to see
या
whether you
इमर्ज
experience
रूप में
Baba's
है।
company in a merged form or in an
प्यार तो
immersed
है
form.
ही, प्यार टूट सकता है,
You definitely have love for Baba. Can your love be broken? No,
तो प्यार जब
it cannot
टूट
break.
नहीं सकता,
So, since your love cannot
प्यार
break,
का
but
फायदा
take the
तो
benefit of that
उठाओ,
love.
फायदा
Learn
उठाने
how
का
to take
तरीका
this
सीखो।
benefit.
बाप दादा देखते हैं,
Bab Dada sees.
प्यार ने ही बाप का बनाया है,
It is this love which has
प्यार
made
ही
you belong
मधुबन
to the
निवासी
Father,
बनाता है,
which has made you become the residents of Madhuban.
चाहे अपने स्थान
No
पर
matter
कैसे भी रहे,
what your circumstances are at your own place,
कितनी भी मेहनत करे,
no matter how much effort you
लेकिन
have to
फिर
put,
भी
then also
मधुबन में पहुंच
you will
जाते हैं।
definitely come and reach Madhuban.
बाप दादा जानते हैं,
Baba knows
देखते हैं,
and he sees.
कई बच्चों को
Many children find it difficult
circumstances होने के
to buy a
कारण
ticket
टिकट
because
लेना भी मुश्किल
of
है,
these iron-aged circumstances.
परंतु प्यार पहुंचा ही देता है।
But it is
जैसे
your
मैंने
love
एग्जाम्पल
towards
दिया,
Father which makes you
प्यार
reach
था
Madhuban.
जो कैसे भी पहुंचा दिया।
As I gave you an example of the
ऐसे
mother,
कहना,
so it is this love which makes you
प्यार
reach
में
the
बहुत
Father at any
होते
cost.
हैं,
You reach here
लेकिन
because of your love for the
circumstances
Baba,
दिन प्रतिदिन
but these
बढ़ती
circumstances
जाती
continue to increase day by day.
सच्चे दिल पर साहब राजी तो होता ही है,
The Lord is pleased with an honest
सहयोग
heart,
भी कहाँ ना कहाँ
but you do also receive
कैसे भी मिल
physical
जाता है,
support from somewhere or other in
चाहे
one form
double
or
foreigners
in
हो,
another form, whether it's for
और
double
चाहे
foreigners
भारत का
or for the residents of Bharat.
सबको ये बाप का प्यार
It is this love which enables you to go beyond
पार करा लेता है।
any barrier of circumstances.
ऐसे है ना,
Do
साथ
you
साथ
agree with
बच्चों
this?
से पूछ भी रहे हैं बाबा,
At the same time, he is asking
अपने
questions.
सेंटर्स पर देखो,
Just look at your centers.
तो ऐसे बच्चे भी हैं
You can see such children.
जो यहाँ से जाते हैं,
They live here and wondering whether they will be able to come here next year or not.
दूसरे वर्ष आ सकेंगे या नहीं आ सकेंगे,
They are not sure of their visit in
लेकिन
future.
फिर भी पहुंच
Then
सकते
also, but definitely they will reach here.
हैं। ये है प्यार का सबूत,
Baba says this is the proof of your love.
ये है प्यार का सबूत।
This
कई
is your
बार
proof
बाबा
of love.
कहते हैं,
Baba says many times.
नेक्स्ट टाइम मिलने आओगे, हाथ
Baba used to ask this question, who will come
कर
to
देते
meet
हैं, कुछ नहीं करते।
next time? Some will raise their
ना
hands, some may
करने
not.
वालों को भी बाबा कहते हैं, क्या तुम नहीं
Those who
आओगे?
are not raising their hands, Baba
तो
questions
बाबा
still.
के कहने पर शर्मो
So
शर्मी
you
वो
will
भी कर
not
देते
come
हैं।
and meet me next year.
बाबा का मतलब क्या होता है?
What does Baba mean?
तुम हिम्मत का एक कदम तो बढ़ाओ।
Baba makes it very clear.
मदद के कदम
Just take a step of
वाकई
courage.
बढ़ेंगे। जब आपका हिम्मत का
Then Baba will be able to give you
तो हिम्मत
1,000
भी
steps of
बाबा
that
बच्चों की
support.
बढ़वाता है।
It
दाएं
is
तरफ
Baba
वाले हाथ नहीं
who
खड़ा
makes
कर रहे,
us.
तुम भी करो, वो भी कर देते। सामने वाले नहीं कर रहे, वो भी करो, वो भी कर देते।
If someone is not raising his or her hand, Baba always tries to encourage them and inspire them to raise their hands,
बाबा ने कहा
and he encourages them to take a step of courage. Create a thought, if I am not coming, who will come? Definitely we will come. You should have such a determination. Definitely such a situation will arise which will help you reach this place.
प्यारे बाबा देते हैं। आज होली मनाई, क्योंकि पहले
Today you
होली मना
celebrated
ली।
Holi.
मना ली होली बच्चों से।
Did you celebrate Holi? He is asking you children.
बाप दादा तो होली मनाने वाले,
Bab Dada is seeing the holy swans who are celebrating Holi.
सभी बच्चों का एक ही टाइटल है,
All of you children have the same title, the holiest.
द्वापर से लेकर किसी
From the
भी
Copper
धर्म
Age onwards, no righteous or great
या
soul
महात्मा ने
has made everyone else
सबको होलीस्ट नहीं बनाया,
the holiest.
स्वयं बनते हैं,
They themselves become holy and pure,
लेकिन अपने फॉलोअर्स को
but they cannot make their
या अपने
followers
साथियों को
or they cannot make their companions even the holiest and pure.
नहीं बनाते। और यहाँ
Whereas here,
पवित्रता ब्राह्मण
purity
जीवन का
is the main basis of your Brahman life.
पढ़ाई भी क्या है,
What's your study?
आपका स्लोगन भी है,
Your slogan is
पवित्र बनो,
be pure, that is be holy and be yogi.
है ना?
You have this slogan, don't you?
पवित्रता ही महानता है।
Purity is
पवित्रता ही
greatness.
योगी जीवन का आधार है।
Baba says purity is the foundation of your yogi life.
कभी कभी बच्चे
Sometimes
अनुभव करते हैं
children experience
कि अगर चलते चलते
while moving along,
मनसा में भी
if there is a little impurity in the mind,
अर्थात वेस्ट
that is, if you have wasteful or negative thoughts about others,
चिंतन के संकल्प चलते हैं, तो कितना भी योग पावरफुल चाहते हैं,
even because of that trace of impurity, you will not have the remembrance of the Father.
क्योंकि जरा भी
Even though if you want to have a powerful yoga, it will not happen at any cost.
में भी
Baba says, even if there is the slightest trace of impurity in your thoughts,
है, तो जहाँ
Then-
अपवित्रता का अंश है,
just as day and night cannot stay
वहाँ
together.
पवित्र बाप की याद जो है,
So Baba says, since this trace of impurity is there in your mind, you will not have
नहीं आ सकती।
the accurate remembrance of the Baba as how he is and what he is.
इकट्ठा नहीं होता।
Baba gives us this example, just as day and night cannot be
इसलिए
together.
दादा
So
वर्तमान समय पवित्रता के ऊपर
Baba emphasizes
अटेंशन दिलाते हैं।
on purity. He explains us the significance of imbibing this quality.
दादा सिर्फ कर्म में अपवित्रता के लिए इशारा देते थे,
For a short time, he would just
लेकिन अभी
draw our attention
पवित्रता के समीप
towards the impurity in action. However, considering the final moments or considering the closeness of the time, Baba
धोखा दे देगा।
draws our attention to the subtle aspects of the purity. That is,
कर्मणा
even the slightest trace of impurity in your thoughts will definitely deceive you.
सब
Baba says that is why purity is completely essential in everything, that is in your thoughts, words, actions, and your connections and relationships.
क्योंकि
Baba
मनसा
says
बाहर से दिखाई नहीं देती,
your mind must not become slack in this,
लेकिन
because
मनसा
since it is not apparent or it's not visible, but the slightest impurity in your mind will definitely deceive you.
आंतरिक वर्षा
Baba says,
कौन सा है?
if you want to experience
सुख
the internal inheritance of Brahman life, that is, to be constantly an embodiment of happiness and peace, and to have the contentment in your mind,
वो करने के लिए
one needs to have this impurity in their mind.
चाहिए। बाहर के साधनों
To make yourself happy with external facilities
अपने आप
or by doing service is to deceive yourself.
ये भी अपने को धोखा देना। अंदर कुछ बाहर कुछ नहीं।
Baba says children should be very transparent.
बाहर के साधनों द्वारा
Baba explains to us
अपने
in a wonderful way that if you are making happy with the external facilities or external support or by doing service, you are just deceiving yourself, because the internal happiness is what matters most here. Bab Dada sees that children sometimes deceive themselves on this basis by considering themselves to be very happy and good. They continue to deceive themselves.
दे देते हैं और दे भी रहे हैं।
They are deceiving themselves and they will also. This is also a deep secret.
क्या होता है?
What will happen?
बाप दाता है,
Baba is the bestower,
दाता के बच्चे हैं।
and you are the children of the bestower.
युक्ति युक्त नहीं भी है।
Sometimes, even if your service is not yukti yukt, it's mixed.
कुछ याद कुछ बाहर के साधनों
Some of it is accomplished with remembrance and some based on the external
दिल के आधार पर
facilities.
नहीं,
It's not based
लेकिन दिमाग के आधार पर
from your
सेवा
heart,
करते हैं।
but based on your head, that is based on the knowledge.
उनको भी मिलता है।
Since Father is the bestower,
दाता
you receive the practical fruit of your service.
वे उसी में ही खुश रहते हैं।
You become happy and think that
वाह,
because
हमको तो फल मिल गया,
you received the fruit of your action,
हमारी अच्छी सेवा है।
you feel that your service was very good. However,
लेकिन वह मन की संतुष्टता
you don't experience that
सदा काल नहीं रहती,
contentment in your mind all the time.
और आत्मा
And
योग युक्त
the soul,
पावरफुल याद का अनुभव नहीं कर सकती।
the soul will not be able to experience a powerful stage of remembrance.
बहुत ध्यान से सुनने की आज के महावाक्य हैं।
We need to pay a lot of attention to these points.
नहीं मिलता,
Baba says if you are just making yourself happy
ऐसा नहीं है।
with your service, Baba says you will not be able to experience a powerful stage of yoga.
लेकिन जमा
You deprive yourself of this experience.
कमाया,
It isn't that you don't receive anything.
खाया,
You definitely receive something, but you will not be able to accumulate anything. You just eat and finish it, whatever is earned. So that is why you need to pay a lot of attention.
कर रहे हैं।
You serve very well, and you will definitely receive a
फल
fruit.
भी अच्छा मिल गया, तो खाया और खत्म हुआ।
So you just had and finished it off. Then what did you accumulate?
अच्छी सेवा की,
You did a good service, and your result was also fantastic,
फल मिला,
but
जमा नहीं।
you don't accumulate any fruit of service that you do.
इसलिए जमा करने की विधि है
The way to accumulate the fruit is to have
मनसा
purity in your
वाचा
thoughts, words,
कर्मणा
actions.
पवित्रता फाउंडेशन
Your
पवित्रता
foundation is purity.
सेवा
In
में
the
भी
service too,
फाउंडेशन
the
पवित्रता
foundation is purity. Let it be
स्वच्छ हो
clean and
साफ हो
clear.
और कोई भी भाव मिक्स ना हो
Let there be the transparency.
भाव में भी
Let there be no
पवित्रता
motives in that.
भाव
There
में
has to
भी
be purity in your motives, your feelings.
होली का अर्थ ही है
The meaning of holy is purity,
आप पवित्रता
to
को
burn all
जलाना,
impurity.
इसलिए पहले जलाते हैं
That is
और
why
फिर मनाते हैं
even during Holi, people just first burn,
और फिर
then they
पवित्र
celebrate,
बन
then
संस्कार
you become
मिलन
pure
मनाते हैं।
and celebrate the harmonization of
तो
sanskars.
होली का अर्थ ही है जलाना
So, Holi means to burn and to celebrate.
बाहर वाले तो गले मिलते हैं
When people of the world meet,
लेकिन यहाँ
they
संस्कार
embrace one another, whereas here
यही मंगल मिलन है।
you have an auspicious meeting
तो ऐसी होली मनाई
and harmonize your sanskars.
या सिर्फ डांस कर ले
Or did you just celebrate Holi?
गुलाब जल
Did you
डाल
just dance and sprinkle rose water?
वह भी अच्छा है
That's also good.
खूब मनाओ
You just celebrate as much as you want in a physical way. Baba doesn't even
बाप दादा खुश होते हैं
ask you to stop.
गुलाब जल भले डालो
He doesn't even deny that.
डांस
But Baba
भले
says,
करो
you celebrate as much as you want, you enjoy. But
सिर्फ 5-10
Bab
मिनट
Dada is pleased to see you sprinkling as much as rose water that you want. You may dance, no problem.
वाइब्रेशन फैलाना है
But Baba says, don't just dance for 5 to 10 minutes, but you need to spread
और
the
जलाने
vibrations
को
of
तो आप
virtues
जानते ही
over one
क्या
another.
जलाना है
Baba compares
अभी
sprinkling
तक भी
water
जलाते
with
रहते
spreading the vibrations of virtues.
हर
You know what you have to burn. You continue to burn this, and you are even doing that. Baba says every year you raise your hands
और बच्चे
to say that you definitely have a determined thought.
बस दृढ़ संकल्प हो गया बाप दादा खुश होते
Bab Dada is pleased to see that at least
हिम्मत तो रखते हैं
you stay courageous.
तो हिम्मत पर बाप दादा मुबारक भी देते हैं
So Bab Dada congratulates you for your courage.
हिम्मत रखना भी पहला कदम है
To stay courageous is your first step.
लेकिन बाप दादा की शुभ
However, what's Bab Dada's pure desire?
समय की डेट नहीं देखो
Do not look at the date.
2000 में होगा एक में होगा
Whether it's going to happen in 2000 or 2001 or 2005, just don't think about that.
चलो एवर रेडी नहीं भी बनो
Okay, even if you are not ever ready, Baba just gives you some time for this.
लेकिन सोचो
But just think,
बहुत काल के संस्कार तो चाहिए ना
but you need those sanskars for a long period of time.
आप भी सुनाते हो
When you speak of this,
कि बहुत काल का
you say
पुरुषार्थ,
the
बहुत
effort
काल के
what you
राज्य
make for a long period of time, it enables you to claim that kingdom for a long time.
दृढ़ संकल्प किया तो वे बहुत काल हुआ या
Do the determined actions that you do last for a long time, or they are just temporary? Baba says which category that falls in. It falls in the temporary
अविनाशी बाप से
category.
वैसा क्या लिया
Baba says when the father is imperishable, then what did you take from him? For a temporary period, you are claiming the inheritance. So, does it feel good?
नहीं लगता है ना
No. No, right?
बहुत काल का अभ्यास चाहिए
So, Baba says So you will definitely need the practice for a long period of time. Just don't think about how much time is left. Baba says within the available time, if you are putting that effort for a long period of time, you will just help yourself from deceiving yourself.
तो अभी के बहुत काल के सुख, बहुत काल की श्रेष्ठ स्थिति के अनुभव से भी
Baba says,
वंचित हो जाते हैं।
if you don't practice this, you deprive yourself of the present happiness and the elevated stage for a long period of time. So, what should be done? You should do the effort, or you should put the effort for a long period of time. Baba says, if someone is thinking just about the date, is waiting for the date, Baba says, just stop waiting for the date or the final moment. You need to prepare yourselves for a long period of time. Baba says, who will give the date? Baba says, time is ever ready now, whereas that is even tomorrow, it could do what it wants. However, time is also waiting for you. As soon as you become ready, the curtains of time will open. Time is still waiting for you. You masters of the kingdom are ready. Aren't you? Baba says the throne should not remain, the throne of the kingdom should not remain unoccupied. What could a world emperor sitting alone on the throne do by himself? He would definitely need a royal family and subjects. He would need everything. If the master of the kingdom sits himself on the throne and just if he's wondering to see where is the royal family and where are the subjects, so Baba says, does it look good? That is why Baba says he has only one pure desire for all of you children. Irrespective of whether the child is old or new, or who consider themselves as Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Whether you are the residents of Madhuban, whether you are residents of Bharat or foreign, each of you children should practice for a long period of time so that you claim your right to your kingdom for a long period of time, not just for some time. Do you like? Baba is asking you, do you like this? Because this is the everyone's desire. It's not about the question of raising your hand, but expressing that wish from your heart. Just you can clap with one hand, that you can raise your hands. You can wave your hand. The children who are sitting at the back are very attentive. Baba is seeing those sitting at the back as clearly as they were just sitting in front of him. Those sitting at the front are in the front anyways. The ones sitting below, that is in the meditation hall, are because there was not enough space, so they were sitting in the meditation hall and they were listening to the Murli. So Baba gives this title that they are the crown of Baba's head. Even they are also clapping. Those sitting below will definitely receive the fortune of their renunciation. You are, Baba says, you have received the fortune of sitting personally in front of Baba, face to face with Baba, whereas they are accumulating their fortune of renunciation. So did you just listen
पसंद है
to
ना?
one wish of the Bap Dada?
अभी अगले वर्ष
So do you all like? So what will Baba see next
ऐसे
year?
फिर भी हाथ उठाएंगे, बस हाथ ही उठा देंगे।
Baba says, do you just raise your hands and create a determined thought every year?
दो दो उठाओ,
You may raise your hand,
तो
even you may
मन
raise
का
2
हाथ भी
hands,
उठाओ।
but definitely you must raise the hand of
संकल्प
your
का
mind.
हाथ
Just
सदा
raise
के
the
लिए
hand of the determined thought
बाप
for all
दादा
the
एक
time.
बच्चे के मस्तक में, आप देखना बहुत सुंदर बातें बाबा ने कही। बाप दादा
Baba talked about the amazing
एक
point.
एक बच्चे के मस्तक में संपूर्ण
Baba
पवित्रता की
wants to see the jewel of complete purity
चमकती
sparkling
हुई
on each one's
मणि
forehead.
देखना चाहते हैं।
He wants to see purity sparkling in your eyes.
नैनों में
He wants to see
पवित्रता की झलक,
purity sparkling in your eyes.
पवित्रता के दो नैनों
He
के
wants to
तारे
see the stars of both eyes sparkling with the
रूहानियत
sparkle of
से चमकते
spirituality.
हुए देखना चाहते हैं।
He wants to
बोल में
hear
मधुरता,
sweetness and the speciality of you
विशेषता,
children's invaluable words.
अमूल्य बोल सुनना चाहते हैं। कर्म में
He wants to see constant contentment
निर्माण
and humility in your actions.
सदा देखना चाहते हैं। भावनाओं में
Let there
सदा
be
शुभ
constant good
भावना
wishes in your feelings and a constant
और
attitude
भाव
of
में
brotherhood
सदा
in your
आत्मिक
motives.
भाव, भाई भाई का भाव सदा आपके मस्तक से
Let the
लाइट का फरिश्तेपन का ताज दिखाई दे।
halo of an angel's light be constantly visible
दिखाई देने
around
का
your
मतलब
head.
है
Baba says to be able to see
अनुभव।
means it should be experienced.
ऐसे
He
सजे
wants to see
सजाए
you as an adorned
मूर्त
images.
देखना चाहते हैं और ऐसी मूर्ति
And such images will be the most elevated souls and worthy of worship.
वे तो आपके जड़ चित्र बनाएंगे,
Those people will just create your non-living images of you, whereas Father
चैतन्य चित्र
wants to see you become this in your living forms.
अच्छा
Acha.
चारों ओर के सदा बाप दादा के साथ
To all the
रहने
children
वाले,
everywhere, those who are with the Father,
संगीत के सदा के साथी,
those who are very close and
सदा
constant
बहुत
companions,
काल के पुरुषार्थ द्वारा
those
बहुत काल का संगम
who
रूपी
make,
अधिकार
who put in efforts for a long period
और
of time
भविष्य राज्य अधिकार प्राप्त
and
करने
claim
वाले
the rights of confluence each
अति
and
sensible
also
आत्माएं
the future kingdom for a long period of
सदा
time,
अपने को
to all
शक्तियों,
sensible souls and to all the
गुणों
souls
से सजे सजाए
who decorate
रखने
themselves
वाले,
with powers and virtues,
बाकी आशाओं के दीपक आत्माएं
to all who are the lamps of Father's hopes,
सदा स्वयं को
to those
holiest
who are always
और
stable
highest स्थिति
in
में
their
स्थित
holiest and
रखने वाले
highest stage,
बाप समान
to
अति
extremely
स्नेही
lovely
आत्माओं
souls who are equal to the Father.
कितने टाइटल देकर अब
Namaste.
सर्व विदेश व
To
देश
all the children of this land and abroad
दूर बैठे हुए भी सन्मुख अनुभव
who are
करने
sitting
वाले
far away at experiencing Baba
बाप दादा
in front of him,
बहुत 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 याद प्यार
lots and lots of love and remembrance from Bap Dada. And today's blessing,
समय को शिक्षक बनाने के बजाय
instead of making time as your
बाप को
teacher,
शिक्षक बनाने वाले
you make Father your
मास्टर
teacher and become
सच्चिदा
a
भाव।
master creator.
कई बच्चों को सेवा का उमंग है,
Some children have zeal and
लेकिन
enthusiasm in
निराला
doing
बुद्धि का
service,
टेंशन नहीं,
but they don't pay an attention to having an
इसमें
attitude of
अलबेलापन
disinterest.
है,
They are careless about this.
चलता है,
They say it's okay,
होता
it
है,
happens, it
हो
will
जाएगा,
happen.
समय आएगा
They
तो
also
ठीक
feel
हो
that it
जाएगा।
will be fine when time comes.
ऐसा सोचना
Baba says to think in this way
अर्थात
means
समय को अपना
to make your
शिक्षक
time your
बनाना।
teacher.
बच्चे बाप को भी दिलासा देते हैं,
Those children
फिक्र
try
नहीं
to
करो,
reassure the father.
समय पर ठीक हो
Don't
जाएगा,
worry, everything will be fine when the time
कर
comes.
लेंगे,
We will do it.
आगे बढ़ जाएंगे।
We will definitely move forward.
लेकिन आप मास्टर रचयिता,
Baba says, however, you are master
समय
creators
आपकी रचना है।
and time is your creation.
रचना मास्टर रचयिता का शिक्षक बने, ये शोभा नहीं देता।
If time becomes your teacher, that is, creation becomes the teacher for the creator, Baba says it doesn't add any value or beauty.
सो को
Slogan: the return of Father's sustenance is to be cooperative
परिवर्तन
in the
करने
transformation of
में
the self
सहयोगी
and
बने।
everyone else.
क्या रिटर्न है? सो को
What is the return?
और सर्व
That
को
is,
परिवर्तन
be
करने में
cooperative while
सहयोगी
transforming yourself
बने। और आज का
and
अव्यक्त
others
इशारा
also.
है संस्कार मिलाने के
And
लिए
today's Avyakt signal,
जहाँ मालिक हो चलना, वह बालक नहीं बनना।
in order to harmonize the
और
sanskars,
जहाँ बालक
you
बनना
should
है,
know when to become a master and when to become a child. You should become a child where it is meant to be, and
अर्थात
you should
पूर्ण
become a
संकल्प,
master where it has to be that form.
जो भी आज्ञा
To become
मिले,
a child means
डायरेक्शन मिले,
to be free from all waste thoughts and let you definitely walk
मालिकपन अपनी राय दो,
based on the instructions that you get.
फिर बालक बन जाओ।
Baba says, when you are asked to give any suggestions or advices, you give your thoughts in the form of master. But when a certain decision is taken, you should accept that
फिर जब
being a child.
फाइनल होता है तो बालक बन जाना चाहिए। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। मीटिंग में आए हुए सभी भाई बहनों
Om Shanti.
और
All the
टीचर्स
sisters and
बहनों के
brothers
साथ
and teachers who have
जो
come
भी
for the annual
साथी
meeting,
बहनें आई हैं
and all the sisters who have
और
come along with
मीटिंग
them,
में जो सेवाधारी भाई बहन
all
आए
the
हुए
sisters
हैं
and
उन
brothers who
सभी
have
को
come to
11
assist
बजे
the meeting
ज्ञान मोती के
programs,
मेडिटेशन हॉल
they are
में
requested to be
सौगात
in the
मिलेगी।
Gyanmoti Meditation
मीटिंग
Hall
का शुभारंभ
at 11 a.m. in
ठीक 10
Gyanmoti.
बजे कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में रहेगा।
The meeting will start in
कर्नाटक
Conference
के
Hall at 10
सभी
a.m.
भाई बहन जो मीटिंग
The
में आए
sisters and
हुए हैं
brothers who have come from
9:30
Karnataka for the
बजे
meeting,
दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल
they are
में
requested
मृत्युंजय
to
भाई और
assemble
करुणा
in
भाई
Dadiji's meeting
आपसे
hall,
मिलेंगे, इसलिए अनुरोध है ठीक
as
9:30
Brother
बजे
Mrityunjay and
आप
Karuna
दादी जी मीटिंग
brother
हॉल में
will
पहुंचिएगा।
be meeting all of you.
कार नंबर MP
The car number MP04YM
0404
0404,
जहाँ भी खड़ी है
wherever
कृपया
it is
तुरंत
parked,
वहाँ से उसका स्थान परिवर्तन करने
please
का
change its
सहयोग
parking place.
कीजिएगा। कार नंबर MP
The car number is MP04YM 0404.
जिस किसी की हो कृपया तुरंत उसे वहाँ से हटा
Whosoever it is,
दीजिएगा।
please remove it
अभी
from
हम
the
15
existing
मिनट
parking place.
बाबा की याद
Let's
में
remember
बैठेंगे
Baba for
और उसके
15 minutes.
पश्चात
Post that,
दादी जी का
Dadiji's video will be telecasted. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Now Dadiji's video is there.
ये तो बाबा ने हमेशा के लिए हमें
Dadi
दे
says
दिया
Baba has
है,
always
सदा अपनी
advised
चेकिंग
us to
करते रहो।
keep on checking.
समय तो अपनी रफ्तार
Time
से
is just
चलता
going
ही
at its
जाता
own speed.
है। हमारी रफ्तार
Just our
समय
pace
से
also should be
तेज
faster than
होनी
time,
चाहिए अभी, क्योंकि ऊंचे ते ऊंचा
because the
बाप
Supreme Father is teaching us.
हमें इतनी शिक्षाएं दे रहे हैं, उन शिक्षाओं का सबूत
We need to give the proof
हम
of His
बच्चों
teachings in
को
our practical lives.
प्रैक्टिकल देने से हमें ही फायदा है।
We will only be benefited
बाप
with
तो
that.
हमें शिक्षा देते हैं,
Baba
बाप
gives us His
इसलिए बच्चों
teachings
को शिक्षा देते
so that
हैं,
we children become
बच्चे
enough.
ऐसे लायक बने जो
We
अंत
should
में
have put that effort
धर्मराज की
so that we will
सजाओं
be free
से
from
छूटे
punishments of Dharmaraj.
इसलिए अपने को देखना है।
That is why we should
ओम
look at ourselves. Om Shanti. Thank you.